Welcome everyone, Marcelo is my name. I'm the niche fragrance collector and I wanted to do something special for Mother's Day. Rather than me chitty chat when it comes to all things perfumes, and I do that, that's the sound that I make. I wanted to do something a little bit more unique and different. Now we have a most amazing perfume store here in Melbourne called Oligarch. I put forward an idea to those guys. They liked the idea. We then spoke to Fragrance Du Bois. They too liked the idea. And so the lineup that we're about to do, or the setup that I'm about to share with you is, well, it's dedicated to our beautiful mothers. But first, the setup. I invited 3 influential women in my life. I placed 6 amazing Fragrance Du Bois perfumes in front of them, rolled cameras, I walked out the door, and this is what happened. At the end of this video, I will talk about how you can win a free bottle from Fragrance Du Bois via Oligarch on any purchase that you make. So the 6 fragrances that I put before these girls is Siberian Rose, Petals de Cashmere, Oud Rouge Intense, Oud Violet Intense, Cavort, and Brume du Matin. Plus I included 2 for me, Oud Bleu Intense and New York 5th Avenue. Now, in full disclosure, I don't own these fragrances. Oligarch were kind enough to let me borrow them. 6 of those went to these beautiful women, and the other 2 I've been able to experience and sort of test them out for myself. But first, let me start with Oud Rouge. Let me show you what Maddie had to say.
Oud Rouge Intense. I'm gonna get you again. That's like, you can test, this is Oud.
This is like,
This is an Oud.
do you like oud?
And like the pink pepper comes through, do you want it?
Oh, that's more oud
Than
than
what
this
I thought that
this
one is.
I think if you are coming into Oud, I would definitely try the Oud Violet Intense first.
Yep.
Get used to that and enjoy that, and then you can move up.
And then move up to.
Because I think this one is more for a mature Oud nose.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Someone who knows their oud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can appreciate it because it's,
Oh, absolutely.
it's
You're
definitely
right.
beautiful.
Yeah. It's still really lovely.
Definitely. Yeah,
I wonder
that's
if on
not
the dry
bad.
down you might pick up other
Yeah.
elements to it,
yeah,
because I'm sure it
maybe.
has more than just oud. Do you know what the other
No,
notes are?
I We- don't.
And I know it for the word intense, it's not
No.
it's not too intense.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of the times when fragrances use the word intense, it's maybe there's more oils. More, I mean, I don't know, but because when you said intense, it threw me. But these
It's
are
not,
nice.
it's not at all.
Yeah.
This one, the pink pepper, I think throws me a little bit.
Yeah.
But on card's different. I want to see it on, skin
and
Yeah.
how it
Yeah.
perform.
Plays out.
Yeah, because I don't, card is never really a true indication, I find.
Yeah.
I think card is you're really getting those top notes.
Yeah.
But you're not going to appreciate
No.
those bottom notes.
And
Unless it's
how
on skin.
it reacts or plays with
Your body
own
chemicals,
yeah,
definitely.
your
Skin
skin
Because
type
it could be
and-
that, I think card's always a bit deceiving.
It's interesting that Oud Rouge was a little bit, a lot more powerful for Maddie than what she anticipated. One thing that this fragrance does have is a wonderful, wonderful, spicy, aromatic component to it. There is a woodiness that comes through. The oud signature is there in the bottom, but it's a very subtle oud. There's that animalic component that exists in some of those deeper oudy fragrances does not exist here. However, turned up to 11 when it comes to the spice component on it. The notes in Oud Rouge are top notes of pink pepper and lemon, heart notes of cedarwood, patchouli and sandalwood, and then in the base, 100% pure organic vintage oud. It does have a wonderful spicy opening. As you saw from Maddie's response, she also was a little bit like, oh my gosh, pink pepper. I've been wearing this today, so this has been my signature scent for today. I actually thought I was picking up Oud Bleu and I grabbed a rouge instead, and I zapped myself. You know, I did my 3 on my chest, 1 on my arm, and it wasn't until those top notes really started coming through, I'm like, whoa, this is really oudy. I can't remember. And then when I smelled it, I looked at the bottle and I'm like, oh my gosh, I sprayed the wrong one. This is pretty impressive. It does have a very spicy opening, as we've all just identified, but this would be awesome for winter. So if you're a lady and you do like some of those woody components to it, I'm gonna say that this one here would be absolute rock star.
So this one is Patel, they're cashmere. That's very subtle. That's really delicate. This is one that I imagine won't project a whole lot, but it's a really, yeah.
But I can see that once people come into your space, that
That's really nice.
That's really subtle, but it's quite delicate, actually.
what are the fruity notes?
Oh, wow.
I think.
I like that.
Do you like that one? Yeah.
I
That's a very
think I
elegant
compare.
fragrance, don't you think? I can smell the rose, but it's not an
Yeah.
overpowering
No.
rose.
That's blended
That's
perfect.
that's nice.
Like I think you said delicate. That
It is. It's a
really-
very delicate fragrance. Yeah.
Somewhat powdery.
Or is it more-
Not to me so much,
No.
but I think there's a smoothness to it. I can smell.
Yep.
So far this is number 2.
What was number 1?
So number 1 was the one
The
you just,
Rouge-
the
the
last
Rouge
one you
Martin?
sprayed.
Right. Okay. You know, the funny thing is, see, you're liking one of mine. I'm really liking this Oud
Really?
Violet, the first one,
yeah, I'm tried on.
because I'm not necessarily an Oud girl,
Right.
but this feels nice. So I think I'm going to have to go skin.
Yeah.
Go skin, absolutely.
I'm gonna have to.
I love that. I love when you know, we think of ourselves, I don't really particularly like, and then it's like, well, I like that.
Yeah.
So I smelled this also prior to starting. And similar to what Carolina said, it is a very soft, very delicate opening. There is a bit of a fruit, like an apple pear component to it. I'm also picking up like an almond, to the point where I'm like, oh, there's almond in here, and there's no almond in here. So opening notes is mandarin with grapefruit. The heart note is jasmine, rose, violet, saffron, and caraway. In the base, you're looking at musk, olibanum, and sandalwood. I love mandarin in fragrance, and I love it in an opening note, but I don't get it here. I am getting more of a fruity component to it. And it is, I mean, even on the card, it's, I mean, again, this one here, I mean, the Rouge, Oud Rouge is it's potent. No, it's not potent, but it's definitely present. This one here, Pétales de Cashmere, is definitely a softer fragrance. I would definitely say is more feminine leaning. It is very delicate. I'm gonna also say, similar to what Carolina said in the actual video, it has a feeling that it wouldn't have huge projection. This would be a wonderful you fragrance. This would be a wonderful day fragrance. If you're looking for something soft, something gentle, I mean, this would be great in an office. This would be great as an everyday fragrance. Then Pétales de Cashmere, rock and roll.
Okay, so Marcelo knows that I'm the white florals queen. So he's chosen for me. Let's go Siberian Rose, because this is tuberose and I'm a tuberose fan.
You are.
Which I know
Tuberose
a lot of
fangirl.
people are not. It's polarizing. I think you either are or you aren't. I definitely am.
That's sweet.
So that
Is it
one
sweet?
was-
Yeah, I smell sweet.
That's the Siberian Rose,
Okay.
which
That's
is
really
which
nice.
is tuberose
Right.
predominantly, with a little, I think, mandarin also in the top note.
I'm not a over the top floral, but that's really nice.
That's yeah.
That's nice.
It's doable. It's
It-
pleasant.
no, definitely doable. Absolutely.
Are you,
It's a bit more of a powdery
Okay. Yeah.
rose, what I'm getting.
Yeah.
But that's nice, and that I think you like that one.
I love
That's yeah.
Yeah.
That's up your.
Tuberose, white flowers. Because I'm getting the leather. Because this is not for camera.
Yes,
I don't
right.
like leather, so I'll always pick up what I don't like, and I'm getting the leather.
I'm getting leather too. Or it is a
It's
very
yeah.
earthy.
Yeah.
I like that.
That one's
You like
nice.
that one?
Yeah.
So far, I like
that
yours
one's
better,
nice.
and I'm not an oud girl, but this is not for camera.
So let me address that. I love how Sandra, she knew that there was tuberose in here. It does open sparkling. It's just this beautiful, actually I sprayed while you guys were watching that. It has this wonderful fruity tuberose sort of opening. It's like, oh my gosh, you instantly are drawn into this perfume. My wife has this way of picking up certain notes that she doesn't enjoy. Leather is one, patchouli is another. And she has a radar for these things. And I love how she's like, and then she actually waved at camera. No, stop. Let me show you these notes. On the opening, you're looking at pink pepper, pear, cinnamon, and juniper. In the heart is tuberose, ylang-ylang, rose, and leather. Then in the base is patchouli, amber, and moss. As I mentioned, my wife has a radar for leather. I cannot pick up the leather in this card. I love leather. I love leather fragrances. I've actually worn Siberian Rose a little while back. I went to Oligarch, tested it out. I liked it. As a man, I can wear Siberian Rose. It has enough complexity in there, and it's not too, have a look at this.
You like those top notes, but now it's gotten into a more
See,
of a...
I prefer it because it's not so like high floral. It's like it's settling into the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Give me the base notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you like a nice blend between floral with fruity components to it and this wonderful woody base, Siberian Rose is a winner. In fact, this became my wife's pick. It was interesting that, as you saw in that video, she's like, I'm picking up this leather. In the end, when she allowed this, she actually put it on skin, when she allowed it to dry down, the fragrance itself performed in the way that she likes it. Does that mean I have to buy it for her? All right, my turn. So as I went to Oligarch, I thought, you know, girls, ding ding dong, I'll have to, you know, have something for them. But I'm like, there's got to be something for Papa. This one here is, oh my goodness gracious. Oud BLEU Intense is probably one of the most spectacular finds that I've actually come across. Opening notes are cardamom, nutmeg, and mandarin. In the heart, you're looking at frankincense, cyst, myrrh essence, and amber. In the base, a Popanax resinoid, myrrh resinoid, styrax, benzoin, and the 100% pure organic vintage oud. If you look at those notes, you would think to yourself, hang on a second, very incensey. With that oud in the base, it's going to be quite a heavy fragrance. This is such a light, inviting, aromatic. Honestly, this is something exceptionally unique, even to the point there is almost like a citrusy component to the fragrance at the start. That citrusy component does hang around, it does stay there. I know that styrax is a wonderful dry balsamic that creates this wonderful woody component to it, woody pine sort of element to it. Honestly, from this lineup here, as a quick summary, Oud Rouge Intense, spicy, woody, oudi. Pétales de Cashmere, a much softer fragrance, more of a body scent, very delicate. It is a bit more female leaning. Siberian Rose, for me, this was very fruity, very floral, but it does have a nice woody base. As I mentioned, this was Sandra's choice. And then the last one, every person needs to have, in my opinion, Oud BLEU Intense, spectacular. Now, if you're interested in any of the Fragrance Du Bois, if you're interested in this particular lineup, you can go to the Oligarch store, either in person or you can go online. You'll see that they have a spectacular, awesome collection. Commencing on Tuesday the 19th of April until Saturday the 7th of May, if you use the code NFC, you'll go into the draw to win a Fragrance Du Bois bottle valued at $555. In a few days' time, I'll release the next episode, which will have the next 3 fragrances from the girls and New York 5th Avenue, which is another recommendation from a subscriber. Julio, my man, I have been testing it. It's pretty awesome, so I look forward to sharing that with you guys. Thanks everyone, we'll see you guys all on the next episode.